Sun publisher and car crash. Car crash? You had an accident? Are you okay?
Yeah, not a scratch. But it may end up killing me.
The cars of Sun publisher Todd Manning and the newlywed daughter of society notable Doreen Lord collided yesterday in Angel Square.
What? Are you kidding me? Are they okay?
Yeah, look. While no one was hurt, Mr. Manning's toddler son was in the front passenger seat, violating the Commonwealth's requirement for child safety.
Are you kidding me? Is my dad really that stupid?
Children, Youth, and Family Services? I mean, what is this about?
Blair kicked me out last night, and child welfare took Sam.
Why? What happened?
I was in a little fender bender around Angel Square, and I didn't have Sam in a car seat. It's just a load of bull, really.
Why are you meeting with the child custody attorney?
I was telling Judy how Todd almost put Tommy's life in danger.
His name is Sam, and we don't need a lawyer for Todd's hearing today.
That's what she said.
Hey, Mom, did you see this?
No, what is it?
Okay, after we threw Dad out last night, Dad got in a car accident. The police found out that Sam was in the front without a car seat. Now he is in foster care, and I have to go testify.
If you want to get back what you have lost, you go and fight for it.
Oh, I will. I'll walk into that courtroom alone. I don't care. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna walk out with Sam. And you can go to hell. Yeah, you can go to hell. You and Blair and anyone else who tries to get in my way. Great. Hey. What the hell am I doing here? No, I mean it. You watch television? You watch those celebrity news shows? And the photographs in the magazines of these celebrities driving around with their babies in their laps? And now, when's the last time you heard about one of these celebrities getting their babies taken away from them?
You know, Todd, when the cops question the celebrities, they probably don't act like obnoxious jerks.
Thanks.
Just be thankful I got you out of those charges in Virginia Beach, okay?
Give me a break.
Yeah, I'm giving you some good advice. You need to demonstrate in all other ways you provided a safe and loving environment for your son.
He hasn't done that.
Can we wait outside?
No, Michael. I'm staying.
When are you gonna get it through your thick skull that Sam is never gonna be your child?
I am aware of that. Very aware of that. But I'm here to make sure that by the end of the day, he's not your kid either.
Excuse me. I'm Yolanda Rios, guardian at Leadham and counsel for the child, Sam Manning.
Morgan Guthrie.
Mr. Manning and I go way back. When he won custody from the McBains, I was assigned to deliver the child into his care.
Only by the time she did it, the crazy redhead had already taken off with my kid.
Would you like to go off on me, Mr. Manning, or hear how Sam is doing?
All right, Sam.
He's okay. He had a comfortable night.
Yeah, I bet. Probably screamed for his family and cried himself to sleep.
Look, he's being well taken care of by his temporary foster family.
Well, what he wants is his real family. Well taken care of my ass, Yolanda.
What did I tell you about keeping it together? Not offending the wrong people.
Oh, cool. See? Cool, baby. You ain't got nothing to worry about with me.
If you say so.
All rise. Everyone, please be seated. Thank you. Quiet, please, quiet. This is a shelter hearing in which the court will determine the appropriateness of the removal and the need for continued placement of the child, Sam Manning. This is also an informal hearing, meaning statements will be taken from knowing and informed parties, and all questions will be asked by me with no cross-examinations by the attorneys. So, let's get started. I would first like to hear from Marcy McBain. Mrs. McBain, I understand you were a witness to the accident that occurred yesterday.
She's also the woman who kidnapped my son and went on the run with him.
Hold your comments, Mr. Manning. You'll have time to make your own statement later. Just tell me exactly what happened, Mrs. McBain.
My husband, Michael, and I were in Angel Square when we heard a car crash. Michael is a doctor, so he went to see if the driver in one car was okay, and I went to see if the people in the other car were all right. I saw Todd first, and then I saw little Sam. He was buckled into a seatbelt, but he wasn't in a car seat, and he was in the front seat of the car. Thank God the accident wasn't worse. Or the passenger side airbag didn't inflate, because Sam might have been killed.
Thank you, Mrs. McBain.
I also heard him threaten to kill Star's boyfriend, Cole Thornhart.
Mr. Manning found me and Star at the bus station. He started choking me. And then when he found me and Star together, he went after me again. And this time, if Star's mom hadn't shown up, I really do think he would have killed me.
That's because you're raping my daughter, you little son of a bitch. Stop.
You will calm down, Mr. Manning, or you will be thrown out of this courtroom. Go on, Mr. Thornhart.
Well, things pretty much got out of control when Mr. Manning found me and Star at Virginia Beach.
Why were we there?
We didn't want to run away, but Mr. Manning didn't give us any other choice. He wouldn't let us see each other.
What did he do?
I don't know, it's kind of all a big blur to me, but all I can remember is his fist coming at my face and then him grabbing Star and Star falling down the stairs. Then I woke up in the hospital.
Thank you, Mr. Thornhart.
Well, I probably have more history with Todd Manning than anyone in this room. I have been married to him more than once, and we actually have 2 children. But our problems have always started because of his acts of rage and his acts of violence. And I have encouraged him over the years to seek help, psychiatric help. But he always refuses. Although I never saw him turn his dark side on his children until now. And now I know that he's never going to change, and that's why I felt I actually needed to say something.
Thank you, Mrs. Manning. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Manning?
Yes, I do. So when I found my only daughter, who is a child, as you can plainly see, being taken advantage of by Cole Thornhart, I did what I think any decent father would do. I went a little nutsy, I'll admit that, and I did go after him, but I just don't know what else. I mean, when you walk in a room and you discover that some sexual deviant is trying to rape your daughter, I don't know what else you would do. And I don't know if you're a father or not, but I ask you, what decent father would not go after his teenage daughter if she has run away from home? And then, after all that, I come home and my wife says, I'm not going to allow you to see your children, Star and Jack, anymore. So I did what, again, I think a good father does, and I took the one child on whom she has no claim. Now, you know, I'm guilty of a lot of things in my life, but you know, if I've done anything wrong in this case, it's not because I don't care enough. It's because I think I care too much. I beg you not to take my son from me.
Ms. Rios, I'd like to speak with you in State's Counsel, and then I will make a ruling.
All rise.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have listened to all of the testimony pertaining to the custody of Sam Manning. I've also reviewed the matter with the child's guardian ad litem, who has worked with the Office of Children, Youth, and Families for some time, and I believe I've made the decision that's in the best interests of the minor child, Sam Manning. I hereby order that the child remain in placement in the custody of Children, Youth, and Families and be removed from the care of Todd Manning immediately.